Welcome to Digimon.
Hello and welcome to Digimon, and welcome to yet another deck profile. If you're liking these videos, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and ding that notification bell so you're not missing out on any of the latest content. We are trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. Would be absolutely amazing if we could do that, and then see how far we can get in 2025, because 2025 is coming up close. Right, now today's list is not mine. This is a member of the team. This is Beardy Dan's Lucemon list that he's been testing with proxies. Now the aim of Lucemon is you want to be controlling the board with all of your general kind of deletion related effects, whilst also forcing your opponent to trash their security, because essentially you can make them have a choice. You can tell them, right, you're going to delete this, or you're going to delete your security, and you can keep doing that whilst chipping away at things. And Dan's got some lovely little tech options in this deck. It's a very complicated deck that I have not played through myself, because I've actually been unwell the last couple of days, so I've not been able to do any testing. But it's a really cool list. I've gone up against it one time and it spooked the hell out of me. And I'm also hoping we have actually got a match involving this and Omnimon filmed with proxies, because of course the BT18 stuff has only just made it into our local store as of yesterday. So really hoping that we can get some matches with the actual cards sometime soon. But let me know if you want to see that match between Lucemon and Omnimon. But let's get into into the Lucemon stuff. So starting with the eggs, we've first got Cupimon. Trash one card in your hand, gain one memory. Really simple on deletion effect. You want to get stuff in the trash so you can do more of your Lucemon plays. Really, really nice. Then going into our level 4 Lucemons. This one, first of all, is you can only play this, but while you've got 10 or more cards in your trash, when playing this card from your hand, reduce its play cost by 8. Essentially gives you an on-play recovery +1, and in all turns this Digimon can only Digivolve into a Digimon with Lucemon in their name. So you can't Digivolve anything else on top of this one, but most of your level 5s are Lucemons. He's playing one which is not a Lucemon, so not too bad there. Then we've also got the new BT18 Lucemon. Start of main and on play. By trashing one card in your hand, your opponent may trash their top security card. If this effect didn't trash, recovery +1. So that's what we mean. You give that option. Would you like me to get a recovery, or would you like to trash something? If they give you a recovery, it makes it harder for them to beat you over, whereas if they choose to trash, then they're shooting themselves in the foot. So really, really good kind of quite tense almost, because it makes them having to go, oh, how am I going to make this choice? Then end of turn effect, by placing one of your level 6 Digimon as the top security card, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Lucemon Chaos mode in your trash without paying the cost. And again, you want to make sure you've got your Lucemons in trash so you can kind of do that kind of pseudo warp, if you will. Then the last Lucemon is the EX6 one. This one basically is the searcher of the deck. When this card would be played, if you don't have a level 5 or lower Digimon, reduce the play cost by 5, so it ends up only costing 5, which is not too bad, given it's a 10k DP level 3. Start of your main phase, on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add one card with Angel, Archangel, 3 Great Angels, or 7 Great Demons in its traits among the hand. Trash the rest. So this could search a lot of stuff in the deck. All of the Lucemons at the level 3 level are Angels. All of the ones above are Great Demon Lords, and we've also got a tech card of a couple of 3 Great Angel stuff as well in this deck. And then end of turn, by placing one of your level 6 Digimon on top of your security, this Digimon may Digivolve into Lucemon Chaos mode in your trash without paying the cost. So again, making sure you got those Lucemons in the cost. And then we've also got the Ukomon. Ukomon's just good for searching in general. There's no deck that I think is made worse by an Ukomon being in it, and it still works with that on deletion, trash 1 and gain 1 memory, so really nice. Then going into the Lucemons, first one we're going to go into is the new one, 3 copies of this one. On play, when Digivolving, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, recovery +1 and trash your opponent's top security. So this one will let you recover and trash top security, so your opponent's got to choose whether or not they're going to get rid of something, or if they want you to really kind of be up in terms of the security, because they're going to be going down whilst you're going up, so really nice. When this Digimon would leave the battle area, by trashing your bottom security card, it doesn't leave, so it's got a protection effect as well. Phenomenal card. Then the other Lucemon is the one from the EX6. On play, when Digivolving, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, trash the top card of their security stack and recovery +1. When this Digimon would leave the battle area, by returning one Lucemon from its Digivolution cards or your trash to the bottom of the deck, you may place one Lucemon Satan mode or one level 6 7 Great Demon Lords trait card from your trash without paying the cost. So this will let you cheat out your Satan mode, so the strongest you know, your big boss monster, or it will let you play out your Lucemon X antibody, because of the fact that both of those are in that threshold. They're level 6s, Demon Lords, Lucemon Satan mode. Enough said. Really cool. The next is a tech option for the deck, which is the Lucemon Nene version. You can target one other Digimon, and by playing your level 4 or lower Digimon card from the sources, you delete the chosen Digimon. So essentially what this allows you to do is it allows you to target your Lucemon Chaos mode, and then you play out a Lucemon from underneath that Lucemon, and essentially you can then play out your Leviamon from underneath. So specifically you're going to be targeting this one. So when this Digimon would leave the battle area by returning one Lucemon from its Digivolution cards or your trash to the bottom of the deck, you may play one Lucemon Satan mode or one level 6 Great and Demon Lords. So essentially that's the tech there. So the Nene will allow you to play a level 4 or lower Digimon card from the I can't talk this morning. The Digivolution cards of your Chaos mode, and then the Chaos mode can use its all turns to essentially bottom deck one of your Lucemon from the trash to then play out one of your level 6 or higher Digimon, because bearing in mind all of these level 6 or higher Digimon are both Demon Lords or well, not all of them, sorry, that's a misstep, but the X antibody is a great demon, these guys are great demons, and obviously this is the Satan mode. So essentially that's the tech there. You can use the Nene to cheat the effect of your Chaos mode, which is really cool. Then going into level 6s, the first one is 3 copies of Lucemon X antibody, who he looks just like Dio from JoJo. It's amazing, like specifically Dio Zawardo Over Heaven, I believe is the name of the stand. So from the JoJo game that came out a while ago, I can't remember which one, but when this Digimon would leave the battle area, if a card with Lucemon in its name is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, by trashing both players' top security cards, it doesn't leave. So it's got a protection effect that also trashes both things. Obviously, you've got more recovery than your opponent most of the time, so that's really nice. End of your turn, your opponent may trash their top security. If this effect didn't trash, recovery +1, delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. So that's another thing as well. The Nene can actually help trigger this effect as well. So you can target this, play out a level 4 or lower from underneath it, then all turns when this Digimon would leave the battle area, if a card with Lucemon in its name is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, you then trash top both players' top security cards. So as long as you're playing the level, you've still got a Lucemon, so you've got the Lucemon Chaos mode underneath this, then you would be able to then trigger the effect on this to trash both players' security, and then in return get a recovery and trash the top, potentially trash the top of your opponent's security, and or recover +1 and delete your opponent's Digimon. So really nice. Then we've also got Cherubimon Ace in here as a tech option, so you can blast on top of the Lucemon Chaos modes with this because they are yellow, and as is this, and essentially this will then let you play out your Lucemons and give you a nice little counter option, which is really cool. It's got the Alliance, got the -4 for each of your Digimon in play. Really good. Then we've also got 2 copies of Shadow Seraphimon. This will also kind of be essentially give you a defensive option if you've just got Lucemon Chaos mode out. You de-digivolve through one of your opponent's Digimon, and then when an attack target is changed, this has blocker, you then -5 on something. So really good. Obviously both of these are 3 Great Angels cards, so they're searchable off the Lucemon, so really interesting tech options there. Then this is what Dan refers to as kind of the trap card of the deck. You've got the Leviamon stuff. We'll go into Leviamon proper first and then look at Leviamon X, but has security attack +1 on play when digivolving. If your opponent has as many more or total Digimon and Tamers as you, delete one of your opponent's highest level Digimon and delete one of your opponent's lowest level Digimon. And when an opponent's Digimon is deleted, you gain 1 memory for each Digimon deleted. So really nice. This is playable off of the Chaos mode, which is why Dan plays the Chaos mode, this Chaos mode at 4 and this one at 3, to facilitate that dual combo. The Lucemon, the Leviamon X is also in here, and that's also playable off the Chaos mode, but this one doesn't have the on play. This one does though have the trash effect of when an effect plays an opponent's Digimon or Tamer, one of your Leviamon or Digimon with X antibody in their Digivolution cards may digivolve into this card without paying the cost. Gives you security attack +2 on this one, and when digivolving, if your opponent has as many or total Digimon and Tamers as you, delete one of their Tamers and then delete one of your opponent's level 3, one of their level 5 and one of their level 7 Digimon. So it does a lot of deletion stuff. So you can use the Chaos mode, play out your Leviamon, delete some of their stuff, and then if they play anything, or play a Tamer, you just use your trash effect with this one, and all you need is the 1 copy of the X antibody in your trash, and that's it. You're good. You don't need multiple copies of this in the deck to facilitate that effect. We then also got the Lucemon Lava. So this is a security effect you on this one. You may play 1 Lucemon from your trash without paying the cost, which I believe does... Oh no, specifically Lucemon, so I think it has to be the level 3. It's not Lucemon in name. Breeding all turns. When any of your Lucemons Satan mode will leave the battle area, by moving this Digimon to the battle area, they don't leave. And all turns while you have a non-white Digimon with Lucemon in its name, none of your 0 DP Digimon can be deleted. So it completely erases possibly the most powerful deletion effect in the game, which is DP reduction. And is just a phenomenal card in general. Really, really good with, I'm going to skip to it, but the Shoto Kazuma Tamer. Because you can essentially give this your blocker, and because it's got that effect to not be deleted whilst you've got another Lucemon in play, this becomes an indestructible blocker, which is insane. Really, really good. The Shoto also gives you a memory at the start of the turn, as well, so really nice. Then going back to our last Digimon, we've got the Satan mode. By playing one Lucemon Lava mode from your trash to your empty breeding area without paying the cost, delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. End of all turns, trash your opponent's top security. If this effect didn't trash, delete one of your opponent's Digimon and one of their Tamers. So really helps you in terms of deleting the board, controlling the board. Does not have an on-play, so, if you're using your Chaos mode... with this one, it won't trigger any on plays, but it's still going to have that end of all turns effect when all the time. So that's really nice. Going back to Tamers, we've also got the Mat Ishida. If you have 2 or 3 memories, set it to 3. When one of your effects trashes a card in your hand, by suspending this Tamer, gain 1 memory. So really nice to help you kind of get a bit more plays there. Then going on to the options, we've got the 7th Divine Cruise, which is one of the new option cards for the deck from BT19. That is something to note with this one. Although this is quite a high rarity deck, all of your stuff is available in Special Boost 2.0, so it is all available now to go for. When any of your Digimon digivolve into Lucemon X Antibody, by returning this card to the bottom of your deck, your opponent may trash their top security, and if this effect didn't trash, recovery +1. Also has a main effect, delete your opponent's Digimon until they have as many as you have security cards, and if this effect deleted, recovery +1. So really good to help you with more of that recovery. It also has a great security effect of you may play one Lucemon from your trash without paying the cost. Then we've also got Gospel of the Fallen Angel from BT18. Love the art on this card. It's really Renaissance kind of looking. It's really nice. Your Digimon in the breeding area, this is the main effect, may digivolve into Lucemon in your trash without paying the cost. Then place this card in the battle area. Now that doesn't seem particularly good because you're still going to be you're basically just evolving into level 3, but it's without paying the cost. And bear in mind, all of your Lucemon level 3s are pretty costly. And the other thing to bear in mind with that as well is you do this one does not have Digivolution requirements. Actually, none of them. Oh no, both of these two can digivolve on top of stuff. So these two are the targets you're going to be using for that, because both of them can digivolve on top of a QPmon, whereas this Lucemon specifically can't digivolve. So it's these ones that you're going to have to use for that effect. Main delay, by digivolving one of your Digimon with Lucemon in its name into a Digimon card with Lucemon in its name in the trash with the Digivolution cost reduced by 3, trash one of your opponent's option cards in the battle area. So it actually gives you a way of getting rid of stuff like memory boosts or training cards. Really good. We've never seen a card be able to do that, which is amazing. Then we've also got 3 copies of Biting Crush. By trashing one card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's level 6 or lower Digimon. If this effect trashed a card with the 7 Great Demon Lords trait, place this card in the battle area. So you get to, basically put one of your 7 Great Demon Lords into the trash, facilitate your combos later on, whilst also doing some removal. When an effect plays an opponent's Digimon, you play a Leviamon from your trash without paying the cost. So this will let you play out the old Leviamon, the EX5 one, completely free of charge. So you've got multiple ways of playing that Digimon out. Then we've also got Darkness Wave from ST10. You trash the top 3 cards of a deck, then if you have a yellow Digimon in play, return 1 yellow or purple Digimon card from your trash to your hand. Then so this is pretty good as well, because most of your Digimon are yellow. You get to take some stuff from the trash that you might actually need as well, so it does let you do that. But another card that Dan wanted me to talk about was this one, which is Dead or Alive from BT7. And the reason why this is so good is you play one purple level 5 Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. If there are 10 or more cards in your trash, you may play one Digimon card with Lucemon in its name without paying its memory cost instead. So if you've got enough stuff in your trash, you can play any of your Lucemon. Literally any of them you can play, because it's Lucemon in name. They future-proofed. They didn't future-proof it. So you've got your level 3s you can all play, the Chaos modes you can all play, the X Antibody, all of that sort of... Well, I say they didn't future-proof it. It came out in the same set as the original Lucemon Chaos mode. So that's silly of me to say. But anyways, it basically means you can play out your Lava, your Satan mode, your X Antibody. Don't matter. You can play any of your Lucemons for free. Yes, it costs 8 to do, but that's the same as like a Gaia Force. And to bring out a free level 6 is pretty sick. you know, especially assuming, you know, some of your chaos modes have got on plays as well. You know, so really good, but very, very cool deck, very tricky deck to go with, and I think Dan's got a lot of really cool tech cards in this, which are slightly different to what I've seen from other Lucemon players. So yeah, definitely something to try out. But I hope you guys like this video. It was a bit of a rush job filming it because I've been unwell the last couple of days, so hopefully I can get this edited in time for release. If not, it will be coming out on Friday, but I guess you guys will know what day it came out. But anyways, like and subscribe, ding that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next video. Keep it digital.